Good morning, everybody. My name is Jared O'Leary. I've been drumming since 1998, but most of it's been rudimental and then concert, and only a small fraction of my percent of time has been on the drum kit. Now, today, I'm going to be working on limb independence. I'm specifically working out of this book. It's called 50 Ways of Syncopation by Don Moyle. Highly recommend this book. It's fantastic. It's got 50 ways to work on limb independence through Ted Reed's book, Syncopation, or using the solos in Dom's book. The way I'm learning limb independence is largely guided by Gary Chester's books, New Breed 1 and New Breed 2, if either of those books interest you. But in these practice streams, I like to share how I'm practicing and what I'm working. Today, what I'm working on. I can't speak. Today, I'm working on limb independence. I'm just going to review some limb independence patterns and just kind of have some fun playing that. And then 2 days from now, we're going to play some limb independence patterns that I am not good at. In these practice streams, you can see timestamps and descriptions showing what I was practicing or what I was talking about. Because I've been drumming so long and because I have a bachelor's, master's, and PhD in music education, and I've taught every single grade, kindergarten through doctoral student, I have people who come into the various chats that I've got on the screen, and they'll ask me some questions. I will often edit those answers that I give and put them into this drumming tips playlist that has almost 100 videos and over 13 hours of free drumming tips. And if you go to my home tab of YouTube, there's over 2,000 play-alongs for your chops, grid variations, your limb independence. We'll be working on that. Marching bass drum, some drumline cadences, hundreds of technique exercises, and then all of the drumming tips, some scripted lessons, and then live streams, etc. Now, because I'm not very good at limb independence yet, I need to get motivated here with Shia LaBeouf. So Shia LaBeouf is going to help me out to get motivated, to get ready to play. So I'm going to hide him because of copyright. Come on, Shia. Motivate me. Do it! Just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday, you said tomorrow, so just do it. Make your dreams come true. Just do it. Some people dream success. Well, you're going to wake up and work hard at it. Nothing is impossible. You should get to the point where anyone else would quit, and you're not going to stop there. No, what are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it! Yes, you can! Just do it! If you're tired of starting over, stop giving up. Oh yeah, I'm super motivated now. Thank you for that motivation. Yeah. Anyways, now that I'm motivated, I'm going to be reviewing some limb independence patterns. Again, this is out of Don Moyle's book, 50 Ways of Syncopation. Now, I'm going to warm up with a classic one. So the classic one is you're going to play ding, ding, ding. So you're going to go ding, 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 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 and 4s on the hi-hat. While you play short notes, so 8th notes on the snare drum, and long notes, so quarter notes and longer, are going to be on the bass drum. Etc. Okay? I need to do a quick sound check, make sure it sounds okay. Let's find out. Doot, doot, doot. Just listen to my... Okay, so I changed my setup. We've got a new overhead camera. Ooh, it's not getting all, like, blurry and whatnot. So, yay! Upgrades. Shh, 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 shh. Okay, so we're going to use some charts. Now, these charts you can find on my home tab of YouTube or at the link that's up here, jaredoleary.com/drum. The last time I played through this, I played it at 175, and it was musical and fun. We'll try it again at 175, but here on my home tab or on my website, if you scroll down past all this stuff into the limb independence section, we've got some timing exercises to help you develop limb independence. But once you're able to do limb independence, then we've got this set of playlists right here for the straight and swung charts. Now, because I'm playing this at 175, I'm going to go here and click. Interesting. It looks like my stream is lagging. Anyway. I want to see if it's actually working. Okay. How funky is your chicken? Pretty funky. Okay, it looks like it's fine. Nope. It just lagged a little bit. Yep, it's lagging. Cool. We'll figure that out. My internet might be slow right now. Wah, wah. Okay, I don't think there's anything I can do about that at the moment. I'm gonna do that and do that. And we'll just fingers crossed hope that it works. Okay, so 175, and I'm gonna pick any one of these drum charts and just kind of like read through it. So sure, 36 through 40 sounds great. That's not the resolution I want. I want a higher resolution. Thank you very much. Okay, so in any of these play-alongs, you go into the timestamps, you can jump to a specific BPM. So you can be like, I want to play this at 175. And then you can do it at 175. If you just click on it, it gives you a few seconds to get set up, and then it counts you off. Now, there is a play-along here, but you can't hear it because I've got it muted. There's like a slight delay. Sorry. In the synchronization. So, here we go. All right, I swear we're gonna get this to work. New setup. Ding, 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 ding. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and ding, 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 ding. A 1, a 2, here we go. Read that wrong. Sweet. Shot 37. Makes me think of Clerks. Hooked on phonics did not work for me. Had some reading issues there. I'm so sorry. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, ready, and. Sweet. 2 more charts. I feel like my hi-hat is too close. I like moved it yesterday. 1, a 2, a 1, 2, ready, and. Adjusting the drum trigger. Here we go. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, ready, und. mostly technically proficient. My issues were mostly like weeding. Reading, I can speak today, I swear. Reading related. So we're going to mark it as technically proficient, and I had fun with it. I did not have fun with my hi-hat, though. It was too close to me. Okay, we'll see if that's better. Maybe. All right, let's stretch and massage. So, highly recommend doing this every single time you practice, even on days off when you don't practice. So you stretch the sides of your forearms first. There's a video on my home tab of YouTube under the drumming lessons playlist. So, towards the bottom of the home tab. And it's called This Hand Routine Saved My Drumming. And it gives you like a better view and explanation of these stretches. Like how to stretch the rotary grips for like traditional or Stevens if you play four mallets. But I'm not really going to elaborate on them. I'm just kind of going to stretch this morning. And then we'll get back into some more limb independence review. I don't know what pattern I'll play next. Maybe I'll like alternate between swung and straight patterns. For funsies. So right now I'm stretching the underside of the forearm. So just kind of pulling it back a little bit. It feels good. My right hand needed it more than my left apparently. And now I'm going to stretch the top side of the forearm. So I'm just doing it on my legs. You could do it like this. It just goes twice as long. Or you could do it on the wall. I did that yesterday in the stream. You do you. Now I'm going to do thumb to thumb, stretching fingers, and then I'll do a quick massage routine, and then I will call it for the stretch and massage, and we will play some limb independent stuff. Doot, 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 doot. I think the next one I'll do a Samba pattern. I'll do the one that I just learned last month, I think, question mark? A few weeks ago. So it like messes with things. It changes the ride pattern, not the hi-hat. And it makes it funky, so it makes it syncopated, which is fun. It's a good challenge. Okay, so now I'm massaging up and down the arms of four. Again, just trying to get nice and relaxed. Doot, 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 doot. I really like the clarity on this camera. It's so much nicer than the previous one I was using. 10 out of 10. Would camera again. Yeah. Hopefully it translates over well on the live stream. Sometimes the quality that is broadcasted is not as high as the quality that's like on the monitor over here. So I'm massaging the hand on the inside with the thumb, and then the outside is getting massaged by the fingers. And then we're going to massage base to tip of each one of the fingers, and that's the last thing I'll do. And then I'll play some more patterns. So base tip at least 2 times. Maybe 7, if you're feeling extra tight. 7 tights. That reminds me of a judge's tape from DCI. I will not repeat what it reminded me of, but it was hilarious. Makes you question the judge. What do they do in their spare time? I don't want to know. Anyways. Alright, so that was a swung pattern. Let's do a straight pattern. So it was one of these, right? Samba short. This one. Okay, so last time when we worked on this, we did it at 150. Let's try it at 150 again. Okay, so what am I doing here? So with my feet, I'm going to play a Samba pattern. So, check, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, okay? With my hand, I'm going to play 1 and 3 and 1 and, so a syncopated pattern. While you read through the patterns on the snare drum. If I do it correctly, that is. Stay tuned, we'll find out. Today's episode of Jared's Not Good at Drum Kit Yet. Working on it. Alright, so this is At the link at the top of every one of these playlongs, it takes you to my website, jaredoleary.com/drum. I'm going to scroll to the limb independent section. So we just did swung charts. Now I'm going to go up one, and we're going to do the straight charts. And we're doing it at 150, so I'll go into this playlist. And I'm going to pick a random one. Sure, 41 through 45. Sounds great. All right, so in the timestamps of all these playlongs, they start off slow, they go fast. So this one, we're going to click on 150. And boop. It'll count you off, and then you play along to it. 2, 1, 2, ready, and. Okay, so I'm gonna read through the snare pattern with the left hand while I try and keep this ostinato going the entire time. 1, 2, here we go. Okay, maybe I don't need a refund on Hooked on Phonics. That was better reading. Yay! Progress! Chart number 42. 2, 1, 2, here we go. Whoops! Okay, so this ostinato pattern that's in the ride, normally we play 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 3, so like this. So it's weird playing that syncopated version. It displaces it. I keep wanting to switch to the ride pattern that I was just demonstrating. That like totally messed me up. That's funny. Well, that was not good. Let's try this again. Number 44. 1, 2, here we go. See, I switched the ride pattern. No. Why did I write that way? That's a hard one. Okay, 45. Again. A 1, a 2, here we go. Yeah, demonstrating that other ride pattern like totally messed with my brain. So what I was saying is like the normal version that you do for like a samba is you do 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and okay. So that's what I've spent most of my time working on. But this one, 1 and 3 and 1 and 3 etc. Cool. Interesting variation of it. Really messes with me. It was mostly technically proficient, other than when I like did the demonstration and then I had like basically a brain aneurysm. So call a doctor. I'm not that kind of doctor. It was kind of making progress. We'll say that. Yeah. It's kind of pushing my limits a little bit. Okay, so we just did a straight one. Let's do a swung one. Oh, this is one of my favorite ones. It's so wacky. I like to show it to people because it's like, what? All right, so when we started the stream, we did ding, 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 ding. Right? Okay, cool. That's fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, but now, instead of going in 4/4 with the feet, you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, boom, chick, chick, boom, chick, chick, to 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, chini done, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and you just keep doing that while you keep 1, 2, 3, 4 going on in the hands, and you're reading everything in 4 on the snare drum while you play 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, boom, chick, chick, in the feet. Okay. Weird, right? Yeah. I know, but you know, it matches my personality. Weird. Okay, let's do that 165 again. That's where we left off last time. So now I'm going to go back. You could go to my website, which is linked right here. That's where I was showing. But let me also show you on my home tab. The home tab. You scroll down. We've got a bunch of chop exercises. We've got over 1,000 grid variations. Here's the limb independent stuff. Hundreds of marching bass stuff. Some drumline cadences. Hundreds of technique exercises, and then like over 13 hours of tips and lessons, and then like 300 and some odd live streams. So, you know, enough content to keep you busy for a while. But we're going to go into the limb independence section. So I'll just click on the header to expand it so you can see it all. And because I'm going to do this at 165, and this is a swung pattern, I'm going to go to swung charts, 160 to 240. I was yelling at myself. Shh. We only need one, Jared. Okay, so if you want to learn how to develop this limb independence, to be able to do like 4/4 over 3/4 and whatnot, this video, that's at the second video for every one of these limb independence playlists, it shows you how to do that. But anyways, I'm going to go with a chart here. Sure, 1 through 5. Sounds great. So in the timestamps, there's all the BPMs, and I'm going to do 165. Turn my mouse upside down so it doesn't slippy slide. And then it'll count you off. 1, 2, ready, and boom, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, ready, and. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It won't line up on the downbeat until the start of chart 3 when you play on the snare drum. 1, a 2, a here we go, and good morning, Jeffrey. How are you doing? Uh-oh. Hold on. My mouse is screwing up that window. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and... Three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let me see if I can like actually keep counting while doing it, while playing it. Wish me luck. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Ooh, that's hard. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate you. The home tab is where you can find this play along and literally 2,000 more. Home tab of my channel. Organized into headers for different content areas to work on. That's a fun one, right? So it really messes with you because you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Count it off. I don't want to play that 166. We're done with that one for today. Okay, so it was mostly technically proficient. I had fun with it. Now let's do another straight one. Boop. And again, these are all from Don Moyo's book, 50 Ways of Syncopation. I just put them in a spreadsheet so I can keep track of how I'm doing. So, excuse me. Column A here keeps track of the average performance for each one of these. So on average, number 7, I'm playing it technically proficient, and my average BPMs are here, and tells me how I'm doing, etc. So when I'm actually like grinding through some of these and working on the ones that I'm not good at yet, I focus on the ones that sound meh, and the ones that need a lot of work. So the next time I play through a pattern, I'm going to do these bad ones. But for today, I'm just kind of reviewing some fun ones. Let's do that one. So number 37, Baião pattern. We did it at 185 multiple times in a row. Let's try it at 190. Okay, so this is a straight pattern. So this pattern... Okay, so the feet, you're going right, left, right, both. Right, left, right, both, okay? So it's a fun little pattern that you can do. My mouse keeps moving my chat. Stop that. Bad mouse. Anyways, right, left, both. Right, left, both. Right, left, both. Right, left, both. Well, you 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 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 1, 2, and 3, 4. And then you just like read through the pattern on the snare drum, which was acting up for me, the drum trigger. It's not a high quality one, so I wasn't hearing all my snare drums. Alright, that should work, maybe. Stay tuned, we'll find out. Today's episode of Jared's Practicing Publicly. Alright, so we're gonna go back to the home tab of YouTube. Where I've got all the exercises in here, organized. So we got chops, grid. I'm going to the limb independent stuff. I do recommend spending a lot of time under the technique, but today we're just doing limb independence. Tomorrow we'll do technique. So limb independence, because I'm doing this at 190 and it's a straight chart, I'm going to go into straight drum charts, 160 to 240. And then I'm going to pick any one of the play alongs that are inside of here. Let's go with one at random. I don't think I played through this one today. And timestamps in the description. and then it'll count off, and you play along, and you have a grand old time. And if you don't, you can get a refund for the free content. I will give you all the frees back. 1, 2, ready, and... Right, left, right, both. Right, left, right, both. Right, left, right, both. For your feet. 1, 2, here we go. This one bops. Right, left, right, both. Right, left, right, both. Boom, boom. 1, 2, here we go. Sometimes you just gotta add sound effects. 1, 2, here we go. Read that wrong. I'm so sorry. Drum Village is gonna unsubscribe. I know. 1, 2, understandable. Here we go. Man, this set of like 5 charts has a lot of offbeat, like syncopated notes. It's fun. It works really well with this. 1, 2, last chart. I do need a refund on Hooked on Phonics. I keep reading stuff wrong. We lost a subscriber because of that. Not allowed to make mistakes on the internet. Okay, it was kind of in between musical and technically proficient. I'm going to say technically proficient. And I had fun with it. Cool. Okay, so that was a straight pattern. Let's do another swung pattern. And again, this is all from Dom Moyo's book, so I just put it into a spreadsheet. So I highly recommend getting his book. You can find it on his website, 50 Ways of Syncopation by Dom Moyo. And if you're like, how do I spell that? So if you go to here, percussion books and gear I recommend, whoop, at top of each one of the play-alongs is this book, 50 Ways of Syncopation. A lot of these are affiliate links, so like if it takes you to Amazon, I get like 4% back at no cost to you. So thank you, Amazon, and people have used it. But Dom's is not. He's just a good dude, and you know, an amazing drummer. So I like to support his content. Anyways, let's see. That was straight. Let's do swung. What do we want to do swung? Okay, so I like to demonstrate this one. It's more complicated, but it's fun. So this pattern here, we're going to do it at what? Not too fast because there's a lot of ghost notes here. We've played this one a lot. 130 last time. Let's try 135. Okay, so the pattern... So earlier, when I first started streaming, ding, 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 we did like the standard short on the snare, long on the bass drum. Etc. while going ding, 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 ding. Okay, cool. Everyone and their mom knows that one. That's nice and all. But now, the one that I'm going to show you is way more complicated than that. So, bing, ding, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Short notes on the tom drum. While you fill in ghost notes on the triplet. So... Cool. Okay, but on the long notes, so like quarter notes and above, instead of playing it on the tom, you're going to play it on the ride and the bass drum. Okay, complicated. So again, 2 and 4. Snare drum plays, or not snare drum, sorry. Right hand plays on the tom on eighth notes. Snare drum fills in ghost note triplets. Anything that's longer than an eighth note is going to be on the bass drum and the ride while you still fill in. Okay. Now that you've got that confused in your brain, let's try that 135. Okay, so I'm going to go... Let's go to my website. It's organized neater than I can on YouTube. So, like, here's all the chop stuff. Here's all the grid stuff. But under the limb independence, we're going to Swung 100 to 159. Boop. And I'm going to pick a pattern. What charts do I want to play through? I don't think I did 16 through 20 today, so let's do that. So there's 55 charts in here, and it makes it so that you're, like, sight reading whenever you do this. So I don't have these memorized, and the reason for it is because, like, you want to be able to just pick up a chart and be like, all right, here we go, and then not have to sit there and, like, grind it out. So you can just sight read through things. So this helps you practice that with limb independence. So we're doing 135. It's going to count me off. And we're going to have a grand old time. A 2, a 1, 2, ready, and so ding, 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 ding. Hey, I appreciate it. The home tab of YouTube is where you can find literally over 2,000 of these different play-alongs and over 13 hours of like instructional content. 2, ready, and... read it wrong. Oh, that was a fun one. I read it wrong though. Yeah, so the home tab, you can find all the play-alongs. The first link at the top of every play-along takes you to the website that I was just at, or if you're on the vertical stream, it's right there. 2, ready, and... Tom is like slightly out of reach. Just slightly. Okay. Here, I'll give you an overhead for this pattern so you can see what it looks like. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, ready, and... Ding, 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 ding. It's fun, right? It's an interesting pattern to play through. Good little mental exercise. This is a great one to play like as a fill, or maybe for like a 4-bar, like a little solo. Oops. My mouse keeps moving on the other monitor and it's like highlighting stuff and it's like distracting me. I'm like, oh, is that a comment to respond to? No, it's just my mouse being a goofball. 1, a 2, a 1, 2, last chart. Whoops. Yeah, that's a cool one, right? Very complicated. How's it playing? It's mostly musical. There were some reading airs, but mostly musical. I have fun with it. Yay. Okay, let's do another straight one. What's another straight one that we should do? Oh, okay, so let's do a less complicated one. So this one, it's a V pattern. This is actually not in Dom's book. So this is, I kind of mentioned it yesterday. So somebody was like asking about the windshield wiper approach with like playing on tenor drums, where you want to make sure you're not playing in like the dead part of a head. So you move like a windshield wiper. And I was talking about how there's also like approaches where like instead of keeping your wrist the same angle, you can actually turn over your wrist using what I've been told is called a Julie Spencer technique. So I learned this from mallets actually. Because it's like concert percussion. So 1 and 2 and. Okay, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4. So a hi-hat, ride, snare, ride. And then you just repeat that, okay? So super simple. But it looks fun. So you could do it like a tenor player like this. It's more arm motion. So if you're doing this for like 4 minutes straight in a song, you might get tired. So if you do this Julie Spencer technique, it's less motion for you, so it's easier. And because you're not having to worry about consistent sound quality, because you're not playing with like 4 other people on the tenor line, you can turn it over and it can sound inconsistent by playing with the backhand. That's fine. Okay? So I'm going to play through some charts at what speed? Okay, so we did it at 140 last time. Okay, let's try to 140 as well. I don't want to go too fast with this. So I'm going to go to the home tab of YouTube just so I can show you it there. So we'll scroll down to the limb independence section. And for every one of these playlists, the second video in here like shows you how to develop this limb independence. So I'm just kind of skipping over that because this video shows you exactly step by step how to do it. It takes like a few hours for each one, but once you like invest the time into it and like use these play-alongs that are on the home tab, I promise you can learn it. Trust me, I'm a doctor. Okay, so the pattern we're going to do is what I was just doing. So 1 and 2 and 3. I'm not even going to use the left hand for this. You could like... And you're reading... everything in the bass drum, okay? The foot's going to do all the work. So, let's pick a chart. I don't think I've done this one. Boop. Timestamps. Description. 140. Open. I command you. All right, and go. Two, ready, and oh yeah. Super simple. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2. Read it with the bass. 2, ready, and I can't read today. I swear I know how to read. Not today, though. Not today. Today's not your day, Jared. Go back to bed. Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2. Here we go. Yay! My bass drum sounds quiet to me. Good story, right? 1, 2. 1, 2. Here we go. I did not make a mistake there. That was the alternative ending. Only professional drummers know how to play that. It's so difficult. Wink. 1, 2. 1, 2. Here we go. On this like top line, you can like improvise here, or you could like tell a really cool story about not being able to hear your bass drum very loud. Whatever you want to do. The second one was way cooler though. That's how you get all the subs on YouTube. So you're like, why are you laughing, Jared? My stick was slowly going like out of my fingers. This is how much I had left of it. It was just a nub. So by the end, I was just like, I'm going to lose it. And we just barely made it. Success. I know. You were on the edge of your seats. Like, oh my gosh. Is it going to go flying off screen? Sometimes, yes. Today, no. I'm sorry to disappoint you. I know. 1 out of 5 stars. Okay. So that version, or that little I play along, not in Dom's book, but there you go. Free of charge. Enjoy it. It was mostly technically proficient until, I lost my stick at the end. And Hooked on Phonics not working for me. So all of these play-alongs, again, you can find them through the link that's at the top of each one of these play-alongs. It takes you to here. So there's 62 chop exercises. So if you're into like drumline like I am, then this will keep you busy for some time. But I've also got over 1,000 grid variations. 419 for triplet, 577 for 16th note, and you're like, wait, that's not 1,000. You're correct. There's 36 other random ones down here, like hurt the grid or tap only or accent only grid. Check them out. We've also got all the limb independent stuff. This is where I was focusing today. This video shows you how to develop limb independence so you can figure out how to make it so that your hands and legs and, I don't know, other limbs do things independent from each other. They're not getting along. There's 476 related marching bass exercises. There's a bunch of drumline cadences. There's 383 technique exercises organized in a different playlist. So if you want to work on endurance and speed for like your feet or your hands, check out the endurance and speed playlist. If you want to work on, I don't know, your timing, check out that playlist. There's a bunch of them in here. And then here's where you can find all the drumming tips. There's 13 hours of them. The live streams, there's almost 400 of those. And then the scripted lessons. I'm going to be adding 2 more here shortly. Just recorded them this morning before I started the stream, so stay tuned for more. But if you don't want to go to the link here, you can still find all this stuff organized on my tube view. If you go to the home tab here, this is where we've got all the things organized. So we've got the chop, the grid, the limb independence, the marching bass, the scores, the technique, and the tips and lessons here. But it also shows you other nerdy stuff like computer science stuff and gaming stuff. Which, speaking of, I'm going to get ready for some Borderlands 3. We'll be streaming that here in probably about 20 minutes. Depends on how long it takes me to get set up for it. So I appreciate people stopping in, but if you enjoy these resources, they're free. Share them with somebody else. If you see a video that says members first, it's scheduled to release for free. There's over 460 of those. So more than a year's worth of content because I release a brand new one every single day. So if you want early access, you can get it for 99 cents. It's the lowest I could possibly make it on YouTube. But you don't have to pay for it for the content. You just wait for it, and it'll come out. It might take more than a year, so just a heads up. But, we still got thousands of exercises to keep you busy until it comes out. So I'm going to call it here. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Thanks for people stopping in, and goodbye.